Welcome to this mountain garage.
Welcome back, guys. In this video I will show you how to connect a hard line to a steel braided hose. Alright, so what people usually do is they use the one with the ferrule and it creates a compression fitting here. I don't like those. A better way to do this is use a flaring tool, and this one's from Rigid, and this does a 37-degree flare, and I'm going to put a link in the description below for this tool. Now we're doing a job here. We're converting a 5/16 line to a Teflon steel braided line, and we're also converting a feed line. These are fuel lines. We're also converting a fuel feed line, which is 3/8 into -6 steel braided line Teflon hose. For this is a 5/16. This is the return line. This is equivalent to a -5. So what we have to do is they don't have -5 hoses, so we're going to convert from a -5. We're going to have a reducer. In this case, we're going to increase it, but it's going to go from a -5 to a -6 hose. So the first thing we need here is, this is part number 8581805 ERL. This is from Earl's, and that's a -5 tube nut. That's what that looks like. And this will go in first over here, and make sure the threads are on the outside. And the next thing that we need here is a -5 tube sleeve, and this is the part number from Earl's. And that's what that looks like. And that goes in like this. So we're going to flare this 37 degrees, a 37-degree inverted flare. So it looks something like that. The next thing here is we're going to need a -5 reducer to a -6, both male. And that's what the part number is here. This is from Aeroquip. And that's what that looks like. So the -5 is this side over here. So that's going to thread here. It's going to look like that. And the next thing here is, this is from Russell. That's the part number. That's going to go in the hose end. And that's going to have a -6 female on here. And that's what that looks like. This is the hose end. So that's going to go right there. And that's pretty much your connection from a hard line to a steel braided hose for a 5/16 line. Now for the 3/8 tube, same procedure, but this is -6. So you get the tube sleeve -6 and the tube nut -6, and flare that. And then on that flare, you're going to get you're going to couple it with a -6 male on both ends. So that's going to tighten up right there, and this will be the hard line. And over here, you're going to get the same hose end over here and tighten that there. So that's how the 3/8 line is going to work. All these part numbers, we actually had this laying around in the shop, so I'm going to put these part numbers in the description below. And inside that 3/8 hard line, we're going to connect straight to the fuel filter, and it's a 16 by 1.5 millimeter. This is a hexagonal fitting, and that's the part number for that. And that's the adapter. And this comes from the hose. So right now we're just going to do one line, then we're going to show you the other line, how we're going to make it. So let's do this. Alright, now we're in the car. We're going to do the 5/16 line. We have a gravel guard on it. A little slinky, pull that back, and it's a copper nickel line we're doing here. The tube nut goes on first. The threads are going to be pointing that way. So let's put that on first. And we're going to tape everything up over there. And this goes in like that. And we're going to tape everything on there so we could flare it. To hold everything back. I'm going to go ahead and flare that. Okay, now over here, this is 5/16 over here. And that's where this line's going to go in here. It's going to be flush with the block up here. And now tighten it down, slide that thing over, and tighten that down. And now tighten this down until it clicks, then back it off. That just clicked, and now you can back it off. And take the whole tool out. It should be a nice, perfect 37-degree flare. And let's see how that came out. That's real nice. There you have it. Now we're going to put the reducer on here. And now the reducer. That's a -5 on this side. And now this is a -6. Okay, now real quick, I'm going to show you how we can do the steel braided line. This is a Teflon hose, like I said before. This goes in here, like that. The thread portion goes on top, so leave that in there. Now this olive has to go in here between the steel braiding and the Teflon hose. So what I like to do is I take a needle nose plier and go like that with it. Open that up. And you could just take a small little flathead and separate the steel braiding all around. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that all around. Now take the olive, push it in, just like that. And now once you have that, once it's inside there, you put this on a hard surface and you push in. Until the Teflon meets the end of the olive over here. So that's pretty much good. Okay, now that you have that where you want it, just push this in to expose some of the threads. Now grab the other part of the fitting and get yourself some lube or your favorite personal lubricant. I put a dab on here, just a drop, and coat that. And also coat the threads. And next thing, you got to put the shaft in the hole. And it takes a little wiggling back and forth. And it snaps in like that. And now, just twist this to catch a couple of threads. Just like that. And now I go to my bench vise. I have these special jaws that I put in here. And I like to put this in like so to grab it right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and tighten that down. And what you want is about a 1/16 of an inch clearance over there. And I also lined up the flats, all the flats. These two flats, sorry. Those two flats are lined up. Here and here. There's about a 1/16 of an inch clearance there. Alright, now we're back in the car. This is the union over here that we're going to connect the 5/16 line to. So I'm going to put our little adapter there. And now I'm going to put the straight hose end over here, just the fitting, the -6, and tighten that all the way down, just by hand for now, because we're marking it up. And now on this end, the 5/16 hard line, I'm going to put the fitting that we just made into that, and tighten that down. Right now my camera girl is hugging me. We're having a moment. Oh baby! Woo! Alright, so we're gonna follow the other line that we did, the 3/8 line, and I'm gonna make a mark right where my thumb is, right there, with a marker. And that's where we're gonna put the other fitting. Alright, now I'm going to cut the hose. I'm going to put the part number for this tool in the description below. What I like to do is I like to put a piece of electrical tape here, so when you cut it, the steel braid doesn't fray too much. And just put the tool, I have to cut this right in the middle. That's where I put the mark. Should be about right. Just go ahead and cut it. And that's it. Now take the tape off and put the fitting on. And this side's done too. Alright, you gotta give this a blow job now. You gotta make sure there's nothing in there, so give it some compressed air. And using a rubber tip is nice. And that's what we got. Okay, now put the hose on. Now put this side on. So that's how you connect hard line to steel braided hose. The 3/8 line went straight into the fuel filter, and there's a union over there with a 5/16 return line. They look real nice. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like me, and share me. See ya!